mixing dark watercolours. Now there are many ways to do this, so here are a few suggestions, starting with using black itself as a base colour. Now there are lots of different blacks on the market, aren't there? There really are, quite a lot. For example, I use lamp black, but there's also lunar black, there's ivory black, and some other ones as well. Obviously Payne's Grey is like a black, isn't it? Like a bluey black. Now, lamp black is the one I prefer because it's one of the darkest blacks I find. It's also more of a hint of a blue, a bit like Payne's Grey, but more black than blue. Okay? It's a very deep black. But even though lamp black on its own, as you can see here, I'll just put it on the paper there so you can see what I mean though. On its own, it's a nice black. Okay? So just spread it on the paper like that. Really, really nice. If I water that down, just rinse that brush out a minute. Just a minute, it won't be a minute. And then wet down, not on there though, wet down the paper and then pick up some of that black right on the edge there, look, before it dries. It's drying really quickly today. And bring it down. You can get some nice greys, can't you? Get some lovely greys from that. Look at that. You know, that's just lamp black on its own. But I normally add a colour to lamp black because I do find it a little bit flat by itself as well sometimes. But these greys are great for those background kind of shadow areas as well. It's a really useful colour, really is. But as I say, very often I'll add a colour on it. The colour depends on if I want that black to be warm. I may add a little bit of, let's say, I don't know, burnt sienna, just to warm it a little bit. So I get some burnt sienna in there, just in one corner. Okay, that'll do. Something like that. And then that will warm that black up as well. Look at the changing colour. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? And you can get a little bit more of the black in there right to the very top and just kind of vary that colour as it comes down. So you can change the value. You can change the colour with lamp black. You can play with it. So that's just to warm it up. If you want to keep it cooler, don't forget it's cool to begin with, you can go for a little bit of blue in there instead, you know. So a little bit, let's say, I don't know. Let's say phthalo, hang on, phthalo blue is that one, Paul. Let's say phthalo blue. Okay, let's put that in another corner, probably around there. Somewhere like that'll do. Phthalo blue, probably mix some more of that black with it actually. And we'll try that one here, look. Let's try phthalo blue instead. So this is now a cooler, it's more blue than black, I know. More of a cooler black. Let's add a little bit more black in there. See the difference? Compared to those three, just by changing it that little bit, by adding one small amount of colour in there, and changing the value, changing the warmth or even the coolness of that said colour. Now, let's try making some dark watercolours using other colours, so without a manufactured black at all. You can go for the standard red, yellow and blue. So let's try that, shall we? So we've got some yellow in there, we've got some red in there, we've got some blue in there. Alright, let's get a little bit more. So this one's Gambo Hue. And the red is Scarlet Lake. That's a lovely colour, Scarlet Lake, isn't it? It's a lovely, lovely colour. So we'll have a little bit of that in there. Just re-wet these. We've been using this for a different tutorial. And then we'll go for a bit more of the phthalo blue, which is that one there, look. A little bit more in there as well. Now if I mix these directly on the paper, let's give it a try a minute. So go for the blue. Alright. So brush a quick rinse out there. And I'm going to go for the red, so the Scarlet Lake. So this is now more of a purpley colour, isn't it? As you can see there. Alright. Rinse that brush out again. Then we go for the Gambo Hue. I'll get a little bit more in there actually. Put a Gambo Hue. Let's see what that changes it to this time round. And I know people use these combinations, whatever they use, to make a dark, rich colour. Now that's not dark enough, and that's because it's quite weak. So you would need to thicken down all three colours to make sure, see how dark it is here, look? Because that's more concentrated within that water. That's how dark that colour will get. Not like that there though. But that will give us some ideas how to make a dark colour. Just make sure the pigments or the mixes are thicker. So instead of watery like I've got here, or probably milky consistencies, make them more of a creamy consistency. Also, don't forget to click on that subscribe button down below, and don't forget that bell icon as well, just so you'll never miss one of my YouTube videos. let's go for alizarin crimson, okay? So which is that one there. Let's position that there a minute. You can just see it on camera. Pop that one in there, look. Alright, so far. What about a little bit of phthalo green? That's not a colour I often use, which is that one just there. Okay, so phthalo green. Oh, wrong one. Everything's moving around on my table here. So we grab some of that. It's going to be quite rich, I would have thought, on there. And we'll try that one. So you need to get the balance about right. See, that's far too green there. So I'm going to get a little bit more of the alizarin crimson. Both colours are very rich. Oh, oh, oh. Now that is more of a, oh, look at that. That's nice. That's a lovely colour. Again, this is watery. But look at the colour when it's all collected down there. Look how dark that line is. And that'll give us some ideas, really. Look at that. If you had numerous layers of this, or if you made it to a thicker consistency, that will give you a nice, rich, dark colour. But you've got to try and get that balance right between the two colours. You know, if you want to get that balance just right. See, that's now too purple. So you're going backward and forward all the time, trying to work out what colour to use when you want to get that dark mix on there. Okay, so that's more of a purple one, as you can see there. Let's try that one out. Oh, that's nice. But it's still a nice dark colour, isn't it? Or mid-tone in this case, because it's not thick enough. I'll just add a bit more pigment to that mix. But look how much deeper that is. And it's a very rich colour, isn't it? Very rich indeed. I do like that, actually. That's quite a nice colour mix, just by using two colours to get a dark colour. Now, when that's dry, I can go over the top of that again with the same mix. Just re-wet, reactivate that paint with a tiny amount of water. And then that will give me an even darker mix again with every layer. We all know that with watercolours, I very often dry that a little bit lighter as well. Most watercolours are transparent, not all, but most are transparent or semi-transparent. So because of that, they will fade, they will lighten as they dry. Okay, so that's two colour mixes, as you can see. What about blue and brown? Blue and brown? Yeah, why not? We'll give it a try, shall we? So what have we got in here then? We've got burnt umber. Where's my palette gone? Who stole my palette? Stay. Thank you. So we've got burnt umber. So we'll go for that one first of all. So we'll try that one in there. Oh, I do like burnt umber. It's one of my favourite top 10 colours. It really is. Yeah, I've done a little video on that as well. I might put a little link in the top corner there for you for my top 10 colours. Okay, so that's burnt umber. And that one in there. And let's go for, tell you what, why don't we go for that phthalo blue again, shall we? Give that one a try as well. So phthalo blue. Let's get some of that out of there. We'll try that. Oh, you know, that's not bad, you know. Let's just give that one a quick blast a minute, shall we? See, that's more of a blue version, isn't it? That one there. You can see the blue coming out of that. Need a little bit more brown in there. So we'll just try that with some more burnt umber in there, look. So give that one a blast. Oh, now that is more like it. Look how dark that is. You know, I still prefer the rich colour of that one there, which is the alizarin crimson and the phthalo green, because that's a lovely combination, isn't it? More of a kind of reddy, rich colour, but still dark. This is a dark, very, very dark looking colour, isn't it? But it works. So I'll give some ideas for the blue-brown combo for burnt umber and phthalo blue. But why do you try these sort of mixes out with different colours that you've got? You'll be surprised actually how many rich, dark colours you can make without the need to use a single black on its own. But you know what? I still prefer to use lamp black. It's one of my go-to colours. And as we are talking about black watercolour, why not take a look at how I use it to paint black fur? I'll see you there.